Okay, so this is going to be a bit more of a technical video. So sometimes when you really like a series, you tend to watch old videos on them. So I was watching this video, boss analysis of Dmitry Blinov and Dawn of Sorrow. So it's going over how the souls affect him and everything, just trying to support old content, even if it is a decade old. But something caught my eye. I once broke the game because I hit him with the Iron Golem. Then he turned into one, and I couldn't damage him anymore. It is impossible. This person seems to claim that you can softlock the game using Iron Golem in the Dmitry fight, which I've already explained in the comments is literally impossible. So, let's disprove him by saying he turns into an Iron Golem and becomes invincible. This is DSvania Editor, one of the most handy tools I have ever used for ROM hacking. These are the Dawn of Sorrow ROMs I have. This is the US version. I'll even show you with a CRC32. This matches the same exact US version I use for all my ROM hacks. It is a generic cartridge dump, nothing special. So let us open this up in DSvania Editor. Nothing's ever easy, huh? Oh, that's probably why it's still trying to read me opening the emulator. So let us extract the ROM. Now, in Dawn of Sorrow, there's a specific bit flag for souls when they can be absorbed. We'll open the item editor, look at the souls. Interestingly, Puppet Master can be copied, even though it has no hitbox. Something like Zephyr cannot. Iron Golem cannot be copied. So we'll head to Dmitry's room, add a special object, constructible. Let's put 4A for Iron Golem. And that should just be it. I'll also move the boss door upwards so I can actually spawn in there. And I'm also using a very fresh save. Oh, it didn't spawn in. Oh, that's because I have the soul cheats on. Iron Golem. Chaos Ring. Now, with this combination, Dmitry should absorb it, right? Nope. And it's a resounding no. So, what happens if we do allow Dmitry to absorb Iron Golem? We'll head back to the same entry, and enable can be copied. So surely this will make him invincible and unkillable, right? Well, now he's transformed. So in theory, he should not be able to be damaged, right? Well, You can still punch him. He's still vulnerable. Well, how about we check the Japanese version? Now, this one I will need to actually add the soul for. As I don't natively play the Japanese. And Dominus Collection is going to be the exact same for these. Right, certain things are a little bit weird when you spawn in the Japanese version. And you also can't even skip cutscenes, which makes this a little... What the fuck? I guess the Japanese version has different flags set up. So instead, we can just use the boss rush. Which is a lot more annoying, but it will do. I'll just delete Belore and make it so I can instantly enter the next few rooms, and that should work. Now, the Boss Rush version doesn't have the story events, but still has the same programming as the original version of Dimitri. It just simply doesn't play his cutscenes afterwards. Or at least should work. But even in Boss Rush mode, he isn't spawning. Very peculiar. I wonder why that would be. Well, even if he did spawn, Iron Golem still can't be copied in the Japanese version. So what about the demo ROM instead? I have the kiosk demo right here, which is definitely a lot more niche. It required multiple cheat codes to get this working. So I used a few all items codes and EXP multiplier just to hasten this little process. So let's see if this will work. So we want Bat Company and Succubus, along with the Chaos Ring. Entering it just to make Bat Company a little bit more efficient. That should give us enough MP to use the Cincada's super attack, or however it's pronounced. Yep. And now we can officially do the Succubus glitch. I'll just do Black Panther real quick. Interestingly, there's a wall here. Now we're in the Demon Guest House. You would never normally be able to get to this area of the castle during the kiosk demo. So it's somewhat interesting being down here. And now for a save state, because that's a soft lock. What if we go the long way? We can just go through Daria to get to Dimitri. Also a soft lock. In the end, you can't even reach Dimitri in the prototype. Which also means that there is no way for Dimitri to become invincible, and it requires external modification for this to even work. So yeah, disproving a decade-old YouTube comment. Fun, ain't it? I think so.